think I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want Keith Lee to tell me. After him knowing the truth now, if that man tell me to give them the money, I'll give it to him.
Dear Miss Kim, food truck lady in Dallas, Texas. Keith Lee has been a blessing to others and a curse to some because of his critiques and the way that he felt about their food and their service. But for him to get all the way to my home city of Dallas, Texas, for this foolishness and shenanigans to happen is an embarrassment. Y'all come on in and let's have this heavy conversation.
Heavy Hitter Media.
What's going on, people? Welcome to Heavy Hitter Media, where we love to read, rant, and review. If you're new, thank you. If you're returning, thank you. Thank you for joining the journey. We're on the road to 2000. Let's get straight into it. The Keith Lee effect. All right, heavy hitters. If you're unfamiliar with who Keith Lee is, he's a famous TikToker who is known for his food reviews, who has been traveling throughout the country, either making restaurants or breaking them based off of the experience that he has had with them. More notably known or remembered based off of his experiences in Atlanta with OLG and other restaurants that were notable that not OLG, but the other restaurant, I can't remember the name, I'll find it and post it, who kind of challenged his experience. Keith Lee has made his way to Dallas, Texas, and the girl in the middle of this flyer that you're looking at in the blonde hair and the poofy curly hair at the top, her name is Sherelle. She was really instrumental in getting him to come to that location. The lady on the right, her name is Kim. She owns Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck, and unfortunately for her, it pretty much is the demise of her business because Keith Lee blessed her with a $4,000 tip as well as about almost $900 for additional food that she was supposed to use to give out free food for the people that were about to come through. This next picture is a picture of Keith Lee, his wife, Kim, and her son, who is or was friends with Sherelle, who also is a content creator, not on the scale of Sherelle, from what I've been informed of or read on or think. He also was kind of instrumental in getting Sherelle there. And in my opinion, using her celebrity to kind of get Keith Lee. In my opinion, pause me please, we all have ours, this is mine. My opinion, because Sherelle has 2 million followers, he has 200K. Well, let's watch a couple of videos that explain the Keith Lee effect and how, unfortunately, her blessing from the Keith Lee effect is now her curse. Boy, poor Kim, sweetly seasoned, ma'am. Greed got you gone. Let's go ahead and look at it, y'all. We're going to work this from the back. Sweetly Seasoned would like to apologize. We thought and believed we were right, but unfortunately we were wrong. Pause and please, y'all were dead ass wrong. This has been a huge miscommunication on our part, and all funds are being released. Miscommunication? No, it was a misunderstanding with the thought process. Let's figure out how we got here.
What's up, y'all? I bet you're wondering how we got here. Well, let me tell you. So a lot of y'all know yesterday I got to meet Keith Lee. Great. Congratulations. I'm still humbled by the experience. Like, I am ecstatic. Blessings to your family. I really appreciate you. But now this is where the downfall comes in. A lot of y'all was on my live when he said this.
I see y'all giving out haircuts to
my little brother, yeah.
So we want to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody.
Oh, that's my little brother. He went to go pick up my baby brother from school.
We want to leave you $1,000 to cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
And granted, everything was cool, right? Me being me and thinking everybody else is going to have the same genuine heart as me, I charged him $4,000 on his card, meaning all the money went to the food truck in hopes that she would do what she needed to do, right? Wrong.
Now pause me please. This is where the story gets even more interesting. Be sure to pay attention because this is some foolishness.
So after everything had died down, mind you, on top of him tipping $4,000, this man left an extra $886 to feed everybody else that was coming, right? Right. But this is where she went wrong. I'm in the truck, mind you, I'm a worker. This is your business, so I'm doing what you say. She tell me after this person, which is a third person, that you got to start charging again. Now, it's one thing when he say I'm leaving this for free and for somebody to come and order like one of everything on the menu and try to get both desserts and drinks and shit. Like, yeah, you can put a limit on that. But if this man left you almost $1,000, why the fuck did you stop handing free food out after the third person?
Pause me, please. Now, how you gonna get a blessing like that and you gonna be a freaking thief? You're stealing the gift that he told you to bless others, therefore stealing the gift. Girl, we should have known something. We saw those god-awful eyelashes.
Make it make sense. So So, all right, everything was cool. It was time to close down. You know, my friend done ran to the store. He helping his mom. He coming out his pocket with his own money. And I looked at her and I was like, so Keith Lee literally just spent $5,200 with you. She was like, girl, I know. I'm so excited. Like, before I got on here, I was broke. And before y'all come for me talking about don't be releasing no personal information, it got personal when you played with my baby brother. So everything was cool, calm, and collect, right? She told me, she said, look, I just want to let you know it'll be about a day or two before you guys get your money. I work with Square. I've been running my business for the past 4 years with Square, so I know exactly how it works. But if you've been running this business for years, your money gonna clear the next day. Correct?
Pause me, please. Sherelle, you are absolutely correct because not only do I work in public health, a content creator, but I'm also the founder and executive director of my own nonprofit, which is a 501c3, the HH Movement, which hosts a 4-day weekend named Heavy Hitters Pride. We use Square and it clears on the next day.
So this morning we got up. Mind you, I'm thinking I got to go back to help her because yesterday you ain't have nobody that wanted to work for you. You get what I'm saying? So my friend had me come and help you. And then my brother was really only out there. But you somehow trying to make it seem like my brother was giving free haircuts when he was posting flyers with his prices on them. Come on. So then I wake up today. People hit me up talking about, we want to make your menus. We want to make your flyers. Da-da-da-da-da. My main thing was, I'm not the face of this company. You get what I'm saying? I'm not the face of this company, but I can put you in contact. If you go through my comment section, you will definitely see where I'm tagging her business over and over and over because people thought it was my shit. So I hit her this morning, was like, Kim, you have workers today? Also, there's a guy who's wanting to do your menu and flyers for you, so I'm sending him your number. Who is this? Sherelle. Yes, I have workers for today, and you can send me his info. Thank you. That was it. So I respond back. I will send you his Instagram, and did you see if your money cleared? You can keep the money that was left for me, but my brother is preparing to leave and go back home, and I'm unsure how he'll get it once he leaves. Granted, all I had to do was send it to her, or she could have sent it to him, whatever. She said, please call me back so an agreement can be made. But before we even got to those messages, she called me and she was just like, well, I didn't invite your brother to come out there and cut hair. I didn't invite you. My son invited you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give $1,000 to my son and he'll give y'all whatever it is he see fit out of there.
Pause me, please. Now, if you've watched the video, and we'll show it again later on, he says $2,000 to the owner, $1,000 to the braider, and $1,000 to the barber. Was the son not working? How did he not connect? Well, clearly he didn't connect because he didn't know that was her. Well, he knew it was her son, but he clearly didn't see him of any value. So how you just going to decide and you going to redirect or reroute the direction of the money that this man has told you that he desires for it to be? Baby, I'm telling you, that greed is something else.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Now, I did you a solid by saying I get money, but I was more so pressed about the issue of my brother. Keith Lee don't know my brother. My brother don't know Keith Lee. My brother don't know any of y'all out here. But when you gave him the green light to post his flyers after he cut both of your sons' head, yes, they paid. He wasn't cutting nobody's hair for free. Who the fuck put that out there? If you cutting hair for free, why are you posting flyers with prices? You get what I'm saying? There's a girl on Facebook, hold on, whom I'm assuming is her oldest son's wife, fiance, whoever she is. This is all lies, just like the free cuts were. Because people had to pay. Of course they had to pay. The 2 people hair that he cut was both of the owner's sons. So why the fuck would he be giving the owner's sons, whose mom is getting visited by Keith Lee, free cuts? You get what I'm saying? Because it was never advertised. But then I later found out my friend had said he assumed that he was giving free cut. No, he pulled up to the area because he saw it as an opportunity because we couldn't make it to Jonathan's shop to meet him in time. No one. Y'all didn't hear it on my face. Y'all didn't see it on my platform. Y'all didn't hear it out my brother's mouth say, I'm giving free cuts, pull up to the spot. Do you know how many people would have pulled up? Keith Lee probably was under the assumption. Hell yeah, he didn't even say it. Let's be honest. Keith Lee didn't even say, oh, I'm giving you $1,000 because. He said, I'm giving you $1,000 so you can go and get free haircuts. But bitch, we couldn't even make it out there to get free haircuts because you tripping over $2,000. Now the principle of the matter is, because I know several of y'all out there thinking like, bro, it's just $1,000, bro. Like, don't you got more money than that? Don't TikTok pay you? Da-da-da-da. TikTok pays me well. YouTube pays me well. Both of my Facebook pages pays me well outside of whatever it is that I do in my real life. You get what I'm saying? The principle of the matter is my brother is from Louisiana. My brother is a self-taught barber. He went and got his license just so he can work in a shop. And when he come out here and he posting up with all of his shit outside and he's saying, yo, I'm selling haircuts. Your sons come down and they sit in there and then you gonna sit there and have a nerve to tell me Keith Lee don't understand. Y'all not even a part of the brand.
Oh my God.
So I don't feel inclined to give you the money. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bro. But you look my brother dead in his eyes last night when he came to spend money at your establishment and told him, you missed your blessing, but I got the money that Keith Lee gave you. I'm going to give it to you when my money clears. But today you wake up and you singing a different tune. And we want to tip you $2,000. So at what point of it do you feel like you can play God and step in the way and say, oh, I'm going to block this blessing from this young black man who's trying and do what I want to do? And you think your shit going to prosper? Baby, I'm going to make it my personal mission to see that nobody will see Sweetly Seasoned. You hear me? I don't care if I gotta post up on every block that you own and make protest videos. And with all due respect, Keith Lee, I did not want to bring you into this shit, but you did your part, so now I gotta do mine. The S effect is in full effect, and I'm on your ass. For sure.
Child, this just keeps getting even more interesting. Y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and hit the notification button so you know when I drop more mess. Well, before we dig a little deeper and go further down the rabbit hole, let's actually look at Keith Lee's review of what he ate, which he said he paid $81 for. We should have known already then she was a goddamn scam artist.
Here, I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. He spent $80.11. We are in North Dallas, Texas. We in a hood. I'm not gonna say it no other way. We in a hood. They outside cutting hair, doing braids, waiting on us. They both on live at the same time, him and his sister. But they outside ready, so we had to be 00 this whole time. I'm talking about 007 agents. It's a party out here. The customer service, my family said was pretty good. And it was on live the whole time, so we can kind of see it. Only thing is, the only person cooking is the mama. So if you do come, please be patient. It's only one person there cooking. But it's a lot of people, so she got the option to have a lot of hands. I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we gonna try it and rate it 1 to 10. A pulled pork sandwich, fried ribs with french fries, jerk chicken tacos with beans and rice, and 2 orders of banana pudding. Is this $80 worth of food? In my opinion, no.
But considering the fact that it's been slow and she has an overhead, the fact that this is a food truck and everything is made to order, I understand.
We gonna start with the pulled pork sandwich. This is a chicken taco. Last but not least, the banana pudding. One of the main things I will say, in my opinion, the marketing does need a lot of help. There's no menu on the brother's page, on the sister's page, or the mom's page. I feel like a menu with prices should definitely be top priority. That and a website change, in my opinion. I appreciate the invite. And mama, you might need some more hands back there. No promises. It might get a little crazy.
Before we left, we went in and had a conversation with the mom, and we thanked everybody for having us. Me and the mama prayed together, and we left with a $4,000 tip behind. God, it's amazing.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
I appreciate y'all for having us. I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids. So we want to leave $1,000 to the barber so we can cut everybody here for free. We want to leave you $1,000 for fix the hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
Now pause me, please. Let's slow that down so everybody can hear it again.
I appreciate y'all for having us. I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids. So we want to leave $1,000 to the barber so we can cut everybody here for free. We want to leave you $1,000 for fix the hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
So say you started my barber $4,000 and y'all give me y'all I appreciate it. Absolutely. And after this, I pray and I hope you reach your target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
Now, how do you fumble the bag and the blessing that is the Keith Lee effect? Not only has he tipped you $2,000, with 2 additional $1,000 to be allocated as he indicated, and almost $900 additional dollars for you to give away free food, and the exposure and the additional income from that exposure that should have happened from a positive review. Food Truck Lady of Dallas, you got to be kicking your ass right now. Oh, but wait. Let's keep going, because Mama stood 10 toes down about how she did not understand. I'm sorry. How Keith Lee didn't understand the real dynamics of what it was and why she was going to give out the money how she wanted. Let's take a listen.
I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want Keith Lee to tell me, after him knowing the truth now, if that man tell me to give them the money, I'll give it to him.
Pause me, please. Ma'am, he has already given you direct instruction on how you were supposed to give out that money. And it did not end up with you keeping it and you deciding who got what. Come on, you can't be like that. Now, that's not how God gonna bless you. Now, why is this adult woman sitting here with this snot running down her nose talking to us? You owe us an apology.
Because I'm in for doing the right thing.
Pause me, please. You are? Girl, by what definition?
If he tell me to give them that money, knowing that they was not with me, and just let y'all know she's a scammer.
Hell no.
Yes, give and you will receive. That is true. He already told me to. He told me, yeah, he did. He said, listen closely. Go to the video and listen closely to what he says. He says, give that barber the $1,000 for free haircuts. There was no free haircuts. My sons paid him. There was no free haircut.
Now pause me, please. I want to be as respectful as possible. On one of the son's videos, he states that his mother is on the spectrum and that her brain doesn't quite function as others, to say it politely, and differently than how he said it. Which is clearly true, because, ma'am, when he said for free haircuts, he meant moving forward, the heads that the barber would cut would be covered by this $1,000 that I'm leaving with you to allocate and to give to him. Ma'am, she clearly did not understand. And as a matter of fact, I'm sure that's something your son probably fed you. Bless your little poor heart, honey.
He wasn't even there for that. He was never there for that. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? He was never there. Oh, the free food. That's a lie. That's a lie. I supposed to close at 5 o'clock, but Keith Lee came right before that. So, I set out to 9 o'clock giving out free food to everybody. That is a lie.
Pause it, please. If it's a lie, prove it. Drop the proof. Where's the video? Y'all were all online. Surely you were still online, capitalizing off the moment.
That is a lie. And then for when Keith Lee did came, I don't understand why that girl jumped in the pictures when she is not a part of us. She should not have been in any of the pictures. She didn't even belong there.
Pause me, please. Truck lady, food lady of Dallas. Are you freaking serious? 9 times out of 10, Keith Lee only came because of her celebrity and the fact that she's known on TikTok. You got to be kidding me. Baby, God is not pleased. As a matter of fact, look at this.
We at Sweetly season. We got some fried ribs for you. Some jerk chicken tacos. Oh my God, we got some banana pudding. Wait a minute.
Don't have no heart attack. I see his comment right here. Hold on. Call right there.
Oh my God.
What food am I pulling up to? God bless you.
Good food. Good food.
It's gonna be good.
Oh shit.
Pause me, please. So you're saying that she wasn't a part of y'all. She shouldn't have jumped into the pictures. She didn't even belong there. Yet, however, she is the reason that Keith Lee made it there, to see you, to taste your food, to give you the money. He found her through her social media platform. Not yours, not your son's. That's some trash ass shit. Well, y'all, let's just say that the foolishness and the shenanigans did not stop with the mama. The son got on his social media. Everybody's making videos, doing their think pieces. However, Keith Lee got wind of it and he spoke to shut all this shit down. Let's listen to that.
To be honest, there's not much to talk about, but there are a few conflated and confused things that's going around about the situation. So let's talk about them. 3 days ago, me and my family went to Sweetly Season food truck. Number one, nobody had any idea we was coming. They found out we was in Dallas like everybody else found out we was in Dallas because we was posting videos in Dallas. So in hopes of us coming, they had t-shirts made and they was on live all day. So me and my family wasn't in cahoots with none of this. We was all under the impression that they were a team and this was a normal routine for them. The barber being there, the braider being there, family being there, a lot of people being there. This is our first time here. We are customers. We have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Number two, I was never under the impression that haircuts was free. Again, my family was watching the lives. We knew.
Pause it, please. The man himself said he did not think the haircuts were free. So give the man the $1,000, you thief.
That he was cutting hair for $40. So when we walked up and I said I want to get his $1,000 to the barber to do free haircuts and $1,000 to the braider to braid hair, it was because in the original video, the son said it was slow due to marketing. That's marketing. God willingly, after we post the video, there will be a line out the door. If there's a line out the door and there's a barber and a braider doing hair while people are waiting, that's marketing. So again, it's in the hood. You play some music, you cutting hair, you braiding hair, y'all all sitting out, y'all having fun. It's a parking lot barbecue. So again, we don't know the behind the scenes if they knew each other, if they didn't know each other. And the reason why I didn't pay everybody individually, the interaction that you see looked longer than what it was. It was really only like a 5-minute interaction. Within that 5 minutes, 30 to 40 people pulled up. They was pulling up in droves. That parking lot was getting deep fast. And for me and my family's safety in general, I don't ever carry cash around. And 9 times out of 10, if we tip, we always do it through the POS system. And even if we wanted to do it a different way, Zelle and Apple Pay wasn't an option because it was 4 or 5 people at the same time on live. So for safety reasons, they wouldn't be able to say their phone numbers or their personal information out loud. And as far as them taking my phone and putting their number in on Zelle themselves, I wouldn't hand my personal phone to nobody. So the POS system was an option that made the most sense. I've learned through this journey that sometimes it's deeper than the food, it's deeper than the marketing, it's deeper than the customer service. And this is one of those cases in my opinion. Sweetly Seasoned got a lot to figure out, and I thank God in advance that they do figure it out.
Sweetly Seasoned got a lot to figure out, and I thank God in advance that they do figure it out.
The last thing I'm going to touch on is the son is misconstruing something that I said, and I don't appreciate it. After I said out loud in detail what we deemed the money to be used towards, I also said y'all can divvy it out how y'all feel necessary. Meaning, after the money hits, because it's a POS system, it don't hit the same day. Y'all can send it out through Apple Pay, through Zelle, through Cash App, through check, through cash, however y'all feel necessary to spread it amongst the team. I thought and I still think that that's a very clear statement, but it's being misconstrued, in my opinion, intentionally misconstrued, that I said and the mom and the son can say who get the money and who don't get the money.
So Keith Lee did tell her to distribute the money how she felt necessary.
I never said that. Regardless of what was going on behind the scenes, I felt on my heart to do what we did. So for the mom to go on the back end and disregard where my heart was at and what I felt like God was telling me to do in that moment and distribute the money how she felt necessary is 100% wrong in my opinion. I see the memes and I see the jokes, but I am not in the business of shutting businesses down. Her actions did not sit right with y'all and her customer base. That resulted in the situation that she in today. We just ate the food and left a tip. I pray in advance that everybody in the situation stays safe. That's my biggest concern. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
You know what, heavy hitters? It is extremely disappointing and sad that greed totally took over and took a situation in a moment that should be a blessing and that should catapult this business to stardom and success and notoriety. But all people can talk about is your greed and how you tried to basically steal this money. You and your son, it is very clear that the apple does not fall far from the tree. Your son is a scammer because the mama is a scammer. God damn. Well, good people, I cannot wait to see what your thoughts are and to read and to communicate and chat with you guys in the comments. So y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, there's so much more since this apology has come out from the mom, but let's talk about it later, and maybe we'll do that later. Y'all be easy.
You are now twerking to Heavy Hitter Media. You are twerking. Heavy Hitter Media. Heavy Hitter Media.
Y'all come on back and let's have this heavy conversation.